Hey punters, welcome back to the big Smash Pack Melb Cup Day preview. It was a good day on Derby Day. Could have been better if some of those roughies got up, but we still had a good day. So let's get into it. For those that aren't in Melbourne, it's absolutely pelting rain down here at the moment. It hasn't stopped since about 12 o'clock last night. The track did miss some of that rain early, but I think it's been hit the last few hours, so I think it's probably up to around 20 mils at around 11:15 on Monday morning. So yeah, expect a wet track. Let's get into it, punters. Race 1, we're kicking off with the 2-year-olds. I'm going to go with my numbers in order of 2, 4, 5 and 8. I'm going to go with the raced horse here called Tornado Valley. I just think it did a bit wrong at Caulfield, but still ran well. No idea about how it goes on a wet track. There's some big wraps on a few others, especially the Hayes first starter, Carnival. But yeah, I'm happy enough to go with the race experience here. Race 2, my numbers are 10, 3, 2 and 7. I'm with Party Crasher here. It's coming over from Adelaide. First up, it was on the pace. Got tired late, but it only had one trial over there, so it was entitled to get tired. But stuck on pretty well. It handles a wet track, gets Zara on, so no disadvantage there. So something each way on it at a price. Race 3, a bit of a 2-horse play here if they're both there. Different Gravy, who was huge in Adelaide last start. One more bound and would have got the money. And Arabian Prince, who was probably going to run in the Derby, but didn't get a run. But it's been strong to the line lately. Coming back to 1800 metres here should suit. There's one other at a big price called Luna Bay. If that's there and it's still a big price, I could have a peanut on it as well. It's around 20 to 1 at the moment. Race 4. There's a short price favourite here coming down from Sydney, but I'm going to try to pop it with a couple. Bold Secret. It's ran up the straight before, and it just took forever to get going. But when it did get going, it really hit the line well late. It's ran first up at the Valley. It was good. It was wide. It kept coming to the line. It also only had one jump out, so I think it's going to be a lot fitter here today. It handles the wet. The other horse I'm going to try to beat this favourite is with Street Artist. It's going well. It handles the wet. It's had time between runs, but it had a jump out. Now the winner of that jump out was My Gladiola, who ran really well in the Coolmore, and the second horse in that race was a horse called Recon, who won the last at Mornington yesterday. So the form's stacking up there out of that good Mornington jump out. Race 5, I'm going to go with Don Diego de Vega. This is a tough race, but I just thought the run in the Bendigo Cup was good. Really got going late, and looking at the form guide, it's going to really appreciate the wet track. So the wet track won't be an issue, and I think it's going to be strong to the line. So happy to go with that one. Race 6, going to go with the roughie here who handles the wet. It's coming down from Sydney. It's a horse called Major Beale. It can get on pace, make its own luck, and hopefully at around the $15, $16 mark run a bit of a race for us with a small each way play. Race 7, the Melb Cup. My numbers in order are 21, 6, 24, 1 and 9. So I didn't think I was going to be strongly weighted towards the Caulfield Cup, but after doing the form, most of my selections, apart from our Riffer in 4th, come out of the Caulfield Cup. I just think the more I look at the race, I've watched the replay at least 60 times. I just can't believe the run of River of Stars. I know it was 120 to 1, but it's the only horse there that was on pace and stuck onto the end. And I've watched the replay from different angles, including the stewards footage, and through to the line and past the post, it was actually the strongest horse. So that gives me confidence that the 3,200 metres is going to suit. I also don't mind the fact it's drawn wide, but it's going to come, I think it can slide across and maybe sit maybe 5th or 6th in the run, and a lot of the dangers are going to be behind it. That should give it a tactical advantage there, and the wet track's no issue either. The other horses, I mean, it's the Melbourne Cup punters, so really back your own judgment. But you're watching this this video for my thoughts. So the other ones I thought were Pressage Nocturne. It was good in the Caulfield Cup as well. Yes, it didn't do much work, but it hit the line well, and I like the fact that it's an international that's had a run in Australia. So it could explode off that run and really find a lot of lengths. The other one's Valiant King, who was very good in the Caulfield Cup as well, was last on the turn, got held up and hit the line well. Hasn't got much weight either, only carrying 51. The class horse of the field is the International Al Riffa. I thought I might be with him, but after I did the form and just the more I think about it, the 59, it's just a lot of weight. It might win. If it got out to a silly price, I might save on him, but yeah, and if he does win, it's a massive, massive effort with that weight on what's going to be a really testing track. And then the last horse that I'm going to throw in for the first 5 horse first 4 is Absurd. I just think this trainer, he's just learned his lesson. He gave it a run in the Caulfield Cup. It was actually pretty good. It got sort of turned sideways a bit, but hit the line well. And as I said, I just think he might have learned his lesson. Give it a run. It could improve lengths off that, and we'll see how we go. It could also mean that it's flat, but for something to throw in at a price, he's the one. But as I said, punters, it's a good race. Back your judgment. Race 8, my numbers are 3, 8, 7, 15. I'm going to go with a horse here from Sydney called Grand Prairie. It's actually a good price. It's like $10 or $12 at the moment. It handles the wet. It's been running in some good races up there, and its recent trial was good. It should be fit enough to run a good race at a price. So that's Grand Prairie in race 8. Race 9, my numbers are 15, 1, 10, 5 and 14. It's hard to go past the fave here, Surf and Bird. It just was wide. It was lured into the race, and you thought, oh, it might get tired here at Caulfield last time, but it just kept running. The issue we've got is it's been well found, and it's pretty short. So let's just see what price it comes up tomorrow after all the scratchings and all that. I don't want to declare something that could come up odds on depending on who's left in the race. But yeah, it does look the horse to beat. And race 10, I haven't decided the order here, but I've got it down to 3, 4, 7, 8, 12 and 18. Now, there's a horse I've included here, and I will have it in my numbers because it handles the wet track. It's currently $126, called 10 Commandments. I just got the feeling that it's going better than it looks on paper. It's going to be a messy track by then. Anything can happen. I think we could throw it in the quad, throw it in some exotics, might run last, but I wouldn't be shocked if it ran a bit of a race. At $126, you don't have to have much on to find out. But good luck tomorrow, punters. It's going to be a tough day. Don't go too hard. Really have a look at that track and see how it plays throughout the day. If it's deteriorating, even take it more easy. But as I said, I'm quite confident that River of Stars at $20 in the Cup looks a good each way play. But that'll do us for now. We'll be back Oaks Day with another preview. Good luck, punters. Go get 'em.